How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Fade Cast. Today, we're going to be doing two more mini games that Zach has planned out today. And then we're also going to dive into how bad of a coach Kenny Atkinson is and his coaching for the Cavs and just Cavs in general, with them being right now down 3-0 in the Eastern Conference Finals. And then after that, we're going to do a quick segment on Jason Kelsey on his podcast talking about how the NFL is not being a Sunday game only anymore. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. And if you guys do, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys after. Alrighty, Zach. How's it going, man?
Joshua, it is going good. We have a good amount of things to talk about today. I am excited for this episode.
Dude, I'm about to get heated. About to be
Stay
on
tuned.
fire.
Josh has texted me today about a certain topic he wants to talk about, and you're not going to want to miss it. But first, we're going to do some mini games.
Mini games,
And we're going to do a football and a basketball one.
Ooh.
Mini games on mini games.
Heck yeah.
And this first mini game is going to be NFL Deal or No Deal. You might have seen other platforms do a similar idea. And so we're going to do it right here, and we're going to test to see if Josh can make the perfect team.
Dude, I'm hyped.
So you're going to have one quarterback, two wide receivers, a running back, and a tight end.
Oh,
and so there's 5
offense?
rounds. Purely offense.
So what I got?
And you're going to pick a case.
I got a quarterback, 2 wide receivers, 1 running back, and one tight
running
end.
back and 1 tight end. So
Okay,
it's 5
cool.
total rounds. And so, for example, we'll start with the quarterback.
Yep.
You will pick any case 1 through 5. This is all pre-written, and there's players behind each case. So say you pick case number 3, I reveal that player. You can decide if you want to keep that player, or you get 1 chance to switch the case per round. The catch is if you switch the case, whatever case you switch to, that is the player you have to keep for good or for worse. And so we'll do that with each round, and then at the end, I'll reveal the other cases that you did not select. Does that make sense?
Heck yeah. Cool.
Awesome. Well, let us get started. There's 5 cases per round, so this first round will be quarterback. So, Joshua, pick a case 1 through 5.
Give me case 1.
Case number 1. Ooh. You're not going to like this.
Oh, God.
Because you're going to love it. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, heck yeah. Let's go, baby. You know.
So,
always
it's a technicality. I have to say this. Do you want to keep your case or switch it?
No, I'm kidding. I'm keeping.
The other quarterbacks that you passed on, in case number 2, Michael Penix. In case number 3, Jared Goff. In case number 4, J.J. McCarthy. And in case number 5, Bo Nix.
Oh, my gosh.
You got the best case scenario.
Dude, I was thinking about case 4, too. I would have hated my life after that.
Oh, man. That would have been a rough start.
After that.
That would have been a very rough start. So let's jump over to the first wide receiver. Pick a case 1 through 5.
Man, is this back-to-back wide receiver?
Yeah, we'll do back-to-back wide receivers.
Okay. Give me case 4.
Case number 4. Josh, I want to tell you that you just unlocked a Super Bowl champion.
Oh, God. That could mean anything.
You unlocked Seattle Seahawks wide receiver Jake Bobo.
Oh, I hate that you did that. Why did you say Seattle wide receiver?
Josh, would you like to, or would you like to keep Mr. Jake Bobo?
So if I swap, it stays current round, right?
Yes, so you can swap out of this case, and whatever case you pick, that's the one you'll be stuck with.
So
you either keep or swap.
Am I Is there a limit on the keep and swaps? Like, do I just get one
It's
each
one per
round?
round.
Okay, it is
One
one
per
per.
round.
Okay, okay.
Yep.
Give me the swap. Swap it for number
Shocking.
5.
He swapped for number 5,
Yeah, that was originally going to be
and your
my
first wide receiver is DJ Moore
Okay.
of the
All right.
Buffalo Bills.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's take a look at what you
These-
passed on. In case number 1, Jamar Chase.
Of course.
In case number 2, Amon-Ra St. Brown. And in case number 3, Isaac Tesla from the Detroit Lions.
Dang, does he drive
So not a bad
Tesla?
start. You got Patrick Mahomes and you got DJ Moore.
Okay.
So let's go to your second wide receiver. Pick a case, 1
By the
through
way,
5.
did you fill this out or did you generate it?
I filled this out.
Oh man. So I literally have to think the way that you think.
That's right.
That's lame.
It's a mind game.
Give me case 3.
Case number 3.
What
I
we
don't know
got?
if you're going to like this.
I feel like I'm
You
getting
just
gaslit.
unlocked. He's not even that good, honestly. You
Oh.
got Justin Jefferson.
All right. Yeah, I got gaslit.
Justin Jefferson.
Oh,
You are on a generational run right now.
Oh, I wouldn't say generational. If I would have gotten case 1, then it would have been
Oh.
generational. Patrick Mahomes, Jamar Chase, and Justin Jefferson. I would have called it there.
I think you're still at an A right now, though.
Yeah.
So let's hear what you passed on. In case number 1, Jacoby Myers. In case number 2, Puka Nacua. In case number 4, A.J. Brown. And case 5 was Travis Hunter.
Okay.
So
Cool.
you have your 2 wide receivers. Let's go to the running backs. Which case do you want to open?
Ooh, man. Give me case 2.
Case number 2. Josh,
I hate when
you just
say
keep
that.
absolutely locked in.
It's
You
Trey
are going
Benson.
insane. It
Is
is
Trey-
Bijan Robinson.
No, it isn't. For real? Seriously?
You got Bijan.
Oh my gosh. Insane.
You are playing the game well, my friend.
All right. All right.
Would you like to keep it?
Oh, I'm keeping.
I have to ask.
I'm keeping.
Let's hear who you passed on. You passed on CTE Scadaboo in case 1. In case number
CTE.
3, you passed on Derrick Henry. In case number 4 was RJ Harvey. And in case number 5 was Devon Achane.
Okay, so running backs are pretty top heavy. So, but Bijan is besides J.
You got the best one.
The best one, yeah. Him and H are a little bit closer, but we'll take it. We'll take it. It's fine.
For your final round, the tight end position.
This
Choose
is
a
gonna
case,
hurt.
1 through 5.
This is gonna hurt. I feel like you could put 4 awful tight ends, or just 4 absolutely mid tight ends in this, and just have one good one.
I could have. You never
Yeah.
know.
That's why the best one is case 5.
Case number 5. Josh,
Yeah.
you did a little too good at this game for my liking.
Chad,
If we ever play this in the future, I might have to make it harder because you just picked Arizona Cardinal legend
No
Trey
way. Oh,
McBride.
Let's go.
How
Let's
do you
go.
feel?
I feel like I should be hired by the NFL and made the
Do you
president.
feel
of
enlightened?
Football operations. What? Yes.
Hey, I back you up there.
What are the
So
other
let's see
tight
what you
ends?
passed on.
Okay.
You passed on case 1, Tucker Kraft. Case 2,
Okay.
Brock Bowers.
Oh.
Case 3, Darnell Washington.
Uh-huh.
And case 4 was George Kittle.
Oh, so you did the top 3 tight ends. Okay. So you
I
made it a
kind of
little bit
stacked the
better.
tight ends.
Okay. Okay.
I did.
Okay, that's
I was trying
fair.
to be nice.
I would have been evil. I would have done like 2.
Wow. Maybe for next time,
And
I'll
then I
be a
would have
little
had
more
like Noah
harsh.
Fant somewhere in there.
The GOAT, Noah Fant.
Yeah.
You
He's
always got to
always,
have Noah
I
Fant in
always
there. I
think of
mean,
him
come on.
sometimes.
That's hilarious. Yeah, and
Broncos Noah
so
Fant. Can never forget.
you ended with Patrick Mahomes, DJ Moore, Justin
Hmm.
Jefferson, Bijan Robinson, and Trey McBride. It does
Dang.
not get much better than that.
DJ Moore, man. I wish I would have picked Case One.
Ah,
I just
you
didn't
can't be
think you
too
were gonna.
greedy.
I just didn't think you were gonna put 2 people back to back at one, like that. But I guess I should have assumed the not assumption. So
Well, hey, that was a good game.
heck yeah,
Comment
beautiful,
below what you guys would have done, how well you would have done in that
dude.
game.
I'm doing pretty cracked at these games right now. I'm on a streak.
Yeah, bro.
Feeling
Kind
pretty
of
good.
kind of doing your thing.
I'm feeling
That
real.
ends now
I feel
because it's
red
mano
hot.
y mano time.
Okay.
So this is a little game I like to call build a perfect lineup with the losers. This is the
Okay.
losers draft. So
Okay.
basically, this is going to be a snake draft.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to draft 5 players each for going into next season. And we
Okay.
can only pick players from teams that did not make the playoffs.
Okay.
So
Is it point guard to
playing
center?
counts.
The main 5 positions.
Yeah, point guarders just don't be ridiculous
So
and do
play-in
like
is
5 centers.
included in playoffs, correct? So it'd be seeds 11 to 15.
Play-in's not included. So like
You're not including play-in?
no, I mean we might be saying the same thing. So like the Heat count. Like you could pick a Heat player, you could pick a
Really?
Hornets player. Yeah, because they didn't make the playoffs. That's not the
I mean, the
playoffs.
play-in is playoffs, technically, by NBA
Duh.
records. I'm just going.
But it's not really.
That's what Adam Silver tells me.
No, we're not doing that.
Okay.
If you made the real playoffs, if you played in a
The real
series,
playoffs.
you cannot be in this draft.
Yeah,
So
sorry guys, you didn't make the real playoffs. You freaking losers.
you didn't make the real playoffs.
Yeah.
You made it close, but no cigar.
Okay, fair enough.
So 1 through 8, those
Mhm.
teams are out. So
Okay.
I'll let you choose since I'm hosting. Would you rather have the first pick or the next 2?
I'll go with the first.
All right. Go ahead.
Let me see here. Shouldn't have to do too much research because I feel like it's pretty obvious who I should go for here.
Don't do it.
Yeah, we're gonna go with Giannis here.
To be on the Celtics. Okay.
He's gonna go with the Celtics.
Yeah, that was the easy number 1 pick.
Yeah, thanks for giving me
Yeah.
the number 1 pick.
It's okay because I'm going to make up for it here.
Okay.
With my first pick, I have to go with Tyrese Halliburton.
Gosh dang it, that was my next pick. And I
Oh,
was
he
actually
wasn't
thinking about
making
him.
it.
I was thinking about him about the first 2, but then I was like, oh well, I might as because I usually go with point guard or center first, and I was just like, you know what, Giannis, yeah, easy.
You couldn't pass on Giannis.
Yeah. But Tyrese was definitely
Man.
second for sure. So, okay.
So no, it's my pick. We're doing a snake.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Go crazy.
So, I'm kind of in a pickle because I know what you're gonna pick next.
Do you though?
I do, but I don't really want
You
to
can read
have
my
my team
mind.
built that way. I can.
Dang.
With my next pick,
Laurie Markkinen.
I am gonna go with Mr. 83, Bam Adebayo.
Really?
Even though
Okay.
I'm not the
Okay.
biggest Bam fan.
Yeah, that's really
I'll take the
surprising,
defense.
actually. Okay.
It
Should
is.
have went
I
with
know.
Laurie, bro. Dang.
Nah.
No. Okay. Give me.
If he comes around,
Stephen
I'll flirt with him.
Curry.
Yup.
Yep. We all knew we were
Yep.
coming here, guys.
So the rumors are true. Giannis and Steph team up.
Yep, and they're not the only one teaming up because we also have Kawhi Leonard teaming up with them.
Mm,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You put me in quite the pickle here.
Do you like pickles?
I hate pickles.
Dude, same.
Pickles are gross.
They are.
I'm certainly not taking anyone from Charlotte.
Wow. Wow. Okay. All right.
Okay,
Todd Knipple just gets
so
a slap in the face. That's fair. Just
yeah,
like his rookie of the year. Anyways, continue.
nah, he didn't deserve that.
All right.
With the next pick, I am gonna go with Jaren Jackson.
Wow. Okay.
I'm gonna pair him
Yeah, with Bam.
with Bam.
So you're putting
Just
Bam
have
at
a
center.
menace defense. I'm putting Bam at the center.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Bam at the center. So that solidifies my front court.
Okay.
Now the problem is I don't really love the guards left that are available here. But if we're talking specifically about going into next year,
Mm-hmm.
give me Cooper Flag, bro. Give me Cooper Flag.
Oh, you're putting him at shooting guard or small forward?
I'm putting him at small forward.
Okay. That's
Give me
fair.
Cooper Flag.
Even though he was mainly the point guard this year, but
He doesn't have to be on this team. We got Tyrese.
All
whipping
right,
that thing.
we're going positionless. That's fair. All right.
Yeah, that's my small forward.
Okay. Fair enough. I like it.
So round off your super team.
Round off my what?
Your super team.
My super team. I don't have a super team. Give me Anthony Davis.
Over or under 3 games, this lineup playing together.
Okay. This is not taking
Am
health
I
into
wrong?
consideration. Just saying, you know.
Hey, this is going into next year. This is your next year's squad.
Oh yeah. Give me Anthony Davis, dude. We're gonna rest this dude a lot because, dude, Kawhi. We get to switch it around. Like some games we're gonna have Curry and Giannis play. Some other games we're gonna have Kawhi and AD play. Like we can funnel out. Like when we can switch in and out each personnel depending on the game. You know, we don't have to have the full roster play together every single game.
Team has boo-boos, bro.
All right.
All right, so you
Shooting
get
guard
one more
is
pick.
a little harder.
That's where I'm at too.
I do have a lot of options. I feel like the easy answer, since this is my last pick, you'll probably go for this guy, I'm assuming. The easy pick at shooting guard is probably Tyler Hero. But I'm going to move this guy to shooting guard. He usually plays small forward. Since we're playing sort of positionless, this guy can play shooting guard. I'm going to go with Michael Porter Jr. here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I like that pick.
Mm-hmm. Guy who can...
I thought about him.
Yeah, I don't need another guy like Tyler Hero who probably is not going to play well around a team like that. So Michael Porter's used to playing with a top-heavy roster. So he's perfect just to throw back in as a role player or a really good starter. Catch and shoot guy in the corner. Plays really good defense. So.
Yeah, that's probably who I would have went with. I don't really want Tyler Hero for those exact same reasons.
Yeah. I don't blame you, dude.
I even low key I thought about Keontae George.
Ooh, okay.
I'm not going there.
If you're going based off of next year, he could pop off more next year too, because he did break out this year.
Strictly,
I mean,
for
you could
what I
want
want to do,
Sexton.
bruh. I'm not gonna lie. Khan would fit nicely on my team,
Ah, yeah. You're
but
thinking
I'm not
about it
picking
now.
Khan.
Okay.
I'm pairing the Pacers backcourt once again.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
taking Andrew Nemhard.
Nemhard.
I'm
Yeah.
taking Nemhard. Not the
Okay.
superstar, but
Mm-hmm.
perfect number 5 for this team.
Yeah.
I think your team. So let me read off the teams real
Didn't
quick.
want Anthony Simons, huh? I got you.
My team is Tyrese Halliburton, Andrew Nemhard,
Mm-hmm.
Cooper Flagg, Jaron Jackson Jr., Bam Adebayo. Josh's team is Steph Curry, Michael Porter Jr., Kawhi Leonard, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Anthony Davis. Comment who you guys think won. If healthy, Josh team definitely clears mine, but I'm banking on them not being healthy. So take that into account when you guys vote. That's all I have to say.
He's accounting for Kawhi Leonard and Anthony Davis being absolutely cooked.
Yeah,
But
basically.
Curry and Giannis could probably win it by themselves, honestly.
Nah, bro.
Okay. Nah, bro. Not at all.
Nah, bro. Cooper Flagg's gonna be better than both of them.
I got you.
Okay, Josh. I know we planned on not doing a third mini game,
Yeah.
but this one's gonna be quick. I
Okay.
have to hear what you have to say.
Okay.
So,
Is it really a mini game or is it more like questionnaire?
no, it's kind of a game, but
Okay.
kind of you have to predict. I'll explain. So
Okay.
this is keep 4, cut 4, number 1 overall picks NFL.
Okay.
So basically,
so keep 4. Cut
what you're
4?
gonna do, yeah, you're gonna keep 4 and cut 4. The
Okay.
catch is you don't know who comes next, so you have
Right.
to be wise.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Gotcha.
So the first player, Joe Burrow, keep or cut. I could have all bums
I'm
the
assuming
rest of the way, or
right,
studs.
yeah. So I'm assuming in the keep 4 cup 4, are we just doing all-time careers? Just for
Yeah,
like NFL, is that also including like college as well? Like, would you say their whole
I'm
career as a
talking
football
NFL,
player or NFL? NFL.
just NFL.
Okay. Um, I would say keep.
He's keeping Joe Burrow.
Mm-hmm.
My second player, Jameis Winston, keep or cut.
Cut.
That was really fast.
Yep.
Josh, do you not know that this man led the league in passing one
Right,
year?
but I also just took a quarterback that's at least been to a Super Bowl, so
Josh, he threw 30 touchdowns one year.
yeah,
He threw 30 picks in that same year.
he
But
did.
don't let that distract you from the fact. Wow.
I know we're not including college, but Joe Burrow literally had the best season in college history as a quarterback, so I'm
Josh
taking
is
Joe
not
Burrow.
eating those W's.
I'm
Jameis.
I think I'm eating my own W's, but yeah, I'm not eating his W's. My bad.
I'm very curious where you'll go here.
Okay.
This is your crossroad pick.
This is Kyler
Trevor
Murray.
Lawrence.
Oh. Oh. So wait, is this all quarterbacks or just first?
I
I
no,
guess a
it's
lot
not.
of first.
Okay.
A lot of well, to be fair, a lot of first picks are quarterbacks.
I will say there's only one player that's not a quarterback, but that wasn't on purpose.
Okay. But that I mean that's just kind of how it is. Like a lot of drafts are now first pick quarterback heavy.
Yeah,
That makes sense. Okay.
exactly.
My thing is, would I take Trevor Lawrence over Jameis Winston in a whole NFL career? Man. Well, he's made it farther than Jameis, at least as a starter, and also he's actually been to the playoffs and gone farther. I mean, I think Jameis made the playoffs when he was on the Saints, but he wasn't. I think, right? Am I correct about that? Do you know off the top of your head?
With the Saints, I don't think so.
You don't think he made it?
No.
What was he the? He was the backup in Breeze last year, right?
maybe.
Okay.
He definitely had stints
Oh,
there. I don't
Trevor
remember.
Lawrence is a hard one,
He's
dude.
probably the backup. I think it
Man.
was like Derek Carr, actually. It was like that era.
Okay. Dude, Trevor Lawrence is hard. If he didn't have the season last year, I definitely would have said no. Because he had a decent enough season to like be like, okay,
Liam
he's
Cohen,
better.
save that man.
That is true. Urban Meyer almost cooked the man, burnt him. Um, yeah, dude, keep Trevor Lawrence. I feel like this is gonna hurt me, but I'm gonna keep him.
He's keeping
I'm just
Trevor
gonna assume
Lawrence.
Johnny Football's somewhere in here.
We'll see.
Oh wait, he's not even the first
Okay,
pick. I'm
Josh.
dumb. Or never mind. Just keep going.
No, I know what you mean. Your fourth player is going to be Myles Garrett.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a key. That makes me hurt though, because I kept Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, keep Myles Garrett, dude. I mean, that's
He's
a Hall of
keeping Myles
Famer.
Garrett.
Yeah,
Okay. So you have 3 keeps and 1 cut.
yeah. Yikes.
Player
Okay.
number 5,
Uh-huh.
Jared Goff.
I'm actually comfortable with that. Yeah, let's cut that.
Why? Give me the argument of why you would have Lawrence and not Goff.
Because I kept Lawrence. If I would have cut Lawrence, I probably would have kept Goff.
Oh, come on. You can't even have an argument for it, though. Is it just that simply?
Yes, and I also think I have one more keep, and I think there's at least one better player than Goff at this point. So
All right. We'll see if that pays off.
I need you
The
said there was
6th,
one non-quarterback, so I'd need one more quarterback that's better than Goff.
yeah, so Garrett, so yeah, now you know.
Okay.
The 6th player, Eli Manning.
Holy crap. Bro, is Payne in here somewhere?
Are you going to
Wait,
cut
No, Payne was even one,
2-time
actually.
Super Bowl champion Eli Manning?
And this is 6?
This is number 6. You have 2
Wow.
more after this.
Yikes. Oh. This is all time first picks? Or would you say it's more recent?
It's within
20
everything's
years,
in
maybe?
the 2000s or
Oh, it's 2000s.
above.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing in the 90s or
Okay,
earlier.
okay. Oh, man, I'm kind of worried. There are some studs in this. But
Josh, this
oh,
is a 2-time Super Bowl champion.
I know,
How
and
can you
I'm
cut
looking
this man?
I'm looking at the 20s, bro. I mean 2000s. I don't know if this is cheating, but
No.
there could be a Michael Vick in there.
There could be.
There could be a Matt Stafford in there. Could be an Andrew Luck
Eli,
in there
bro.
too.
This is a potential Hall of Famer.
I know. But Matthew Stafford is a Hall of Famer. I would say Eli Manning's a Hall of Famer though, and Mike Vick is too. Yeah, let's keep Eli.
He's keeping Eli Manning.
Mhm.
Okay. So that means you've used all your keeps.
And hopefully I hear David Carr's name.
The final 2 players that you are cutting are Bryce Young.
Mhm.
And the last player you're cutting is
David Carr?
Jamarcus Russell.
Okay.
You did well, bro.
Oh my gosh.
You did so well. I thought you were
Yes.
going to choke that because you had 2
Thank
more
God.
guys,
Oh
but you
my
didn't.
gosh.
It was nearly a perfect list. The only thing that would probably be switched out is Golf and Trevor.
Yeah, it was the golf.
But
yeah. But that's not
but
like
that was really
major.
good for a blind ranking.
Yeah.
So you're
Okay.
killing it with these mini games.
Cool.
Hope you guys like the mini games, and maybe we'll keep doing them. So
Yeah, I thought I was gonna get hit with a David Carr, but even worse, I got hit with a Jamarcus Russell.
you got hit it with
Yikes!
the worst one. So, Josh, what else are we talking about today? Do you have something on your chest? Is something like
I have a
really
lot on
just
my
grinding your
chest.
gears? Is something just like itching to your bones to get out?
but
Is something so irritating you just need to like punch a wall or something?
bunch of I wouldn't go that deep. But
Do you just want to scream at the clouds right now, Josh?
oh, I wouldn't go that far.
Now's your time. Go ahead.
Um, I want to ask you something first, though.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna be talking about the Cavs and Kenny Atkinson, right?
Yes.
Um, how do you feel about Kenny Atkinson right now? Especially after him saying after going down 3-0 against the Knicks in the conference finals, analytically
Yeah.
we've won 2 out of 3 games because that's what the expected score should have been and analytically.
I think he is a very insecure person within his job. And I think you're hearing it now come to life because he's playing a team that is one, clearly more talented,
Mhm.
and he's being outcoached. Because he even had that quote earlier where he was like, "Oh yeah, I like to hoard all my timeouts, like you can carry it over to the next game or something," which obviously that's not the case.
Yeah,
But
that
I
doesn't
think you're
make
seeing a
sense.
coach
You know what that sounds
who,
like real quick?
yeah,
That's like those guys on social media, like the max like the sleep maxers where they're like, "Yeah, if I just like sleep 4 hours today, then I gain another 4 the next day of like sleep or whatever." It's like that. And it's like, "Dude, what? That's not
how does
how it
that even
works."
work? Yeah,
Yeah, no,
exactly.
what are we doing? But yeah, it's like that.
Yeah.
But continue. Yeah.
So I think he's just a overrated coach who has Donovan Mitchell on his team, and Donovan Mitchell can only take them that far so
Jared
far.
Allen, James Harden.
So the thing, well, okay, you have those guys, and the thing with like Evan Mobley, Jared Allen,
Mhm.
it's like Kenny Atkinson, he is not getting the best out of those guys either.
Yeah.
Like those are very talented players, but you're not having a guy who can maximize their talent.
Do you
And so
think so like I
I
know we're
think a coaching change would be best for the Cavs this offseason.
immediately
And
after
I think it's
this
coming.
loss? Okay.
Yeah,
You think the
absolutely.
Cavs will actually pull the trigger?
I think they will.
Okay.
If they get swept by the Knicks, I see no way Kenny Atkinson is still in Cleveland.
Okay. Um and also I just thought of this. We were talking about this very recently a couple days ago. Do you think with how Evan Mobley has been playing in the playoffs once again for another year where he's not being as aggressive, do you think with having a coach like that that's super analytically mindset, do you think that is also maybe affecting Mobley as well?
I think it could be affecting him.
We don't really know,
I
obviously,
think
but
Mobley needs a more energetic, more in your face coach, I feel like. Like he needs someone who can motivate him to actually get involved in the offense because I think during lots of during the course of a lot of games, Mobley will just take himself out, it seems. And obviously there's plays drawn up and whatever. It's like obviously
that's what
ISO
I'm
ball, James
saying
Harden,
is with all the
Donovan Mitchell.
plays. Yeah, that's what I'm saying with all the plays. If Kenny Atkinson is super analytical, he's going by, well, the best we can win analytically is 3 pointers, some isolations, putting certain people on an island, pick and roll offense, pick and pop offense, stuff like that. Um, in that type of mindset, I don't think he's going to Evan Mobley and being like, dude, why are you not going downhill and taking this person one on one into the paint? Because the way like Giannis plays, for example, is not analytically favored.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't think Evan Mobley is able to play as freely as he should.
Because he
And
can
so,
play
like you
bully
said,
ball, but he
yeah,
just
he's
doesn't.
Atkinson is. Yeah, I remember the Celtics series from like 2 years ago. I remember their games where he like just took over, like
Mm-hmm.
could not be stopped.
Yeah.
And for some reason, the Cavs just get away from that, and they go back to, I would say, bad habits of that ISO ball.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously, when you have talented players like Harden and Mitchell, that can work, but that's not going to take you to the
But
finals,
Harden
especially not
is
going to win
one
the
of the
finals.
best playmakers in the NBA. He's been able to evolve his game and to be wanting be he's one of the best passers in the game right now,
Hmm.
whether we like it or not. Donovan Mitchell, he has moments. Um, with how good both of those guys can play make, you would think Evan Mobley can thrive like Jared Allen is able to, you know? Because like Jared Allen, he's been consistent the whole time. Like there's games where this dude will get like 20 or more points and have over like 10 boards, you know?
Yeah.
But that's because they just dump. It's super easy. They just dump the ball to him and easy dunks. I mean,
Yeah, absolutely. And so, what's your feelings on Kenny Atkinson as a whole?
yeah, man. I'm gonna start it from the beginning real quick and go from there. Kenny Atkinson coached the Brooklyn Nets. That was his first head coaching job. Coached a better team than most people thought they were going to be with D'Lo when he was leading the team at that time. The year before they got KD, the Nets did way better. So the Nets felt like it was time to go grab KD and Kyrie. As soon as they get KD and Kyrie for 1 year and DeAndre Jordan, they get rid of Jared Allen. And not only that, they get rid of Kenny Atkinson, which at the time, and I still kind of think it's actually more 50-50 in my opinion now, because at that time, I was more on thinking it was KD because that's just how KD is, like whatever he says goes type of thing. And that's just how it is. Like every team he's been on since after Golden State, he pretty much runs the team more than the actual like executives, you know? Um,
Yeah.
so that's one thing you have to take in consideration when you have someone like Kevin Durant. Um, so Kevin Durant kind of ran Kenny Atkinson out of town, which now looking back at this point kind of makes sense. I'm not. I as years goes on, there's things where I'm like, KD shouldn't do that, but I can understand why he does it because he's also sort of not wrong. And I think this is
Hmm.
one of those situations, just like how when the KD files came out and dude said Alfred Şengün is cheeks, he sucks. He's not wrong.
Yeah.
Turns out he's actually right, which I'm not saying he should be talking about his teammates like that. That's actually like super toxic in a locker room, talking behind players' backs, which turns out actually in the NBA, if you're pretty familiar, a lot of players actually do that, which is weird. But anyways, um, so just because KD, I might not agree with him on how he handles certain situations. Um, in this situation, he's still not wrong in the fact that Kenny Atkinson probably was holding them back. Now, you can
Yeah.
argue with the hiring of Steve Nash. Obviously, that wasn't a good idea. You might as well keep Kenny Atkinson at that point, but they could have easily gone a better head coach than Kenny Atkinson for what they were doing. Um, Second off, I would say after that, he ran back to, well, he's buddies with Steve Kerr, went to Golden State, was able to win a championship with them. Um,
Hmm.
so to build his credibility back up after that happened, went to Golden State, won a championship, gained all that reputation back as a top level assistant head coach that could get a head coach job again. Um, so then he came into signings and stuff. Teams gave him a call, trying to get him as a head coach. lo and behold, the Hornets tried to get him as a head coach. Um, so they signed him. Next day, Bro backs out of the deal. Um, I don't think the contract was signed yet. It pretty much was reported that he was going to sign, did not sign. Um, so
And
this
then the
dude,
Hornets got back with their old ex.
yeah, Steve Clifford. Yep. But that's because they literally committed majority of their time to Kenny Atkinson being the head coach, and then dude just backs out next day because the report was that came out was he had more talks with his family and friends, i.e., probably Steve Kerr, and they were like, "Yeah, not cool with that. We should probably hold for another year for a better job than the Hornets because Michael Jordan was still the owner at the time," which kind of makes sense. But my thing is, you should have known that before committing, and I've never seen a head coach do that, or just any coach for that matter, assistant or whoever, just like back out. I mean, that's just weird. And also not feeling comfortable to commit to a team like you're wanting to sit out just so you can get onto a better team. Um, Shows me that you're not confident in your head coaching ability. So just putting that out there. Because Charles Lee took a worse Hornets team and improved them dramatically this year. So just putting that out there. Um, and then he takes the Cavs job. He exceeds expectations with the Cavs, but every time they get to the playoffs now, and it's been what 2 years he's been coaching them, they this is the farthest they've gotten, and I think it's not really Kenny Atkinson who's done that. I think it's more the fact that they were able to get rid of Darius Garland for James Harden, because James Harden is definitely better than Darius Garland, and the fact that he's better offensively, playmaking wise, and that's kind of what they needed. He's also more healthy than Darius Garland too. Um, so I think that actually helped them a lot. If they wouldn't have done that, they definitely would have lost to the Pistons for sure. Um, so good on the front office for doing that. Um, but at this point, like Kenny Atkinson, man, like I just dude should not be a head coach anymore and ever again. Honestly, like the fact that you didn't want to join the Hornets because you weren't confident, and then you join the Cavs, who are a better team, better built team, and you're still underachieving for what you could do is mind blowing. And that's literally just because you're in this weird bubble where everything is analytics. And I think I even told you that this is one of those things that worries me about the NBA and coaching and what the future could look like is like head coaches and players thinking this is full on stats and analytics. It's nice to have all that now. Like we definitely have more improved um, things, equipped for players and coaching and what we can see on the stat sheet, advanced stats, stuff like that. It's nice to have, um, but it can ruin the game because I don't understand you're down 3-0, dude. Like saying that on the stat sheet you actually won two of those games, that's just not reality. You're just living in a false world. That's like
Yeah,
that's like
facts.
me saying I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't even know how to compare I don't even know how to compare that. That's like it's just full on fictional. Like I just don't understand. Like that's like me saying I'm going out. I went outside, but I didn't go outside. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out it. It's just mind blowing to me how. And honestly, you said you think they're gonna fire him. I actually don't even think they're gonna fire him.
You don't.
No, because Dan Gilbert. I'm gonna roast the Cavs a little bit too. Dan Gilbert is one of the worst owners in the NBA still to this day. I don't care. LeBron helped him out so much. If LeBron never came back to Cleveland, buddy, everyone would still be calling for your job because people were calling for this man's job even before LeBron came back. And he helped save his ownership for a little bit longer. Um, but yeah, dude, like Dan Gilbert's not the smartest guy, um, at least smartest owners in the NBA, in my opinion. Um, I mean, let's not forget when LeBron left, he was like, "Yeah, we don't need LeBron. We'll get a championship without him," and the team was just absolutely dog crap the whole time. So, um,
Let me ask you this question.
hmm
Let's just say hypothetically, the Cavs do fire Kenny Atkinson.
yeah,
Is the core of this Cavs roster good enough to make it to a championship
no,
with a new head coach?
no, they still got to make some moves happen for sure.
And when I say the core, I'm just talking about the big four.
If Evan
Do you have
Mobley
to
can
split
play
someone
better,
up?
if no, 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 I like the core four. The core four is fine. Um, Even though people might like go after James Harden and Evan Mobley, like I think it's not that hard to change Evan Mobley to be more aggressive. I think it just takes one better head coach and staff to get it done. For James Harden, he's the player who he is. Like, there's no changing that. Like, you know what you're gonna get with James Harden, but I don't mind keeping James Harden for what they need. Like, I know he's still bad defensively, um, but like against the Knicks, I know he's been getting picked. You know, like I feel like I know the Knicks are like going after James Harden, but I feel like you can get by that if you had a better coach and staff around. Like I'm not obviously they're still going to go after James Harden, right? But um, you still have Evan Mobley and Jarrett Allen on your team, and Donovan Mitchell, who's still a decent defender. Um, Definitely need to get someone in there besides Dean Wade, who's a better defender, because I feel like if they had another good defender, like it's the same with the Knicks, dude. Like they have all good defenders around Jalen Brunson, except really Cat. Cat's okay, um, at his spot, but he doesn't really need to be great for what roster they have. Um, it's just coaching difference, dude. Like I don't know how you don't run into MSG and or even in the Cavs arena and just be like, dude, we're gonna pick Brunson every play, just go at him every single play. Like, why am I not seeing Evan Mobley put on Jalen Brunson constantly? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Like, and then the good part is like if they did that, obviously there's gonna come to a point where they send a help defender. Dude, you have James Harden, Donovan Mitchell, if they throw a help defender, and even if they're closed out, that's kind of where the difference is like then you only have Jared Allen and Dean Wade. We definitely need to get a better player in there than Dean Wade. Some type of 3 and D player for sure. But I'm
Right.
surprised they're not playing Max Struz more instead of
Yeah.
Dean Wade. I don't know. I feel like Max Struz would actually be way better in that scenario. But again, that's I'm thinking of it from like Evan Mobley. You know, if we're actually playing around that aspect and taking on Jalen Brunson head on with that, because then Evan Mobley has the chance to just throw the ball out to like a Max Struz if need be.
Right.
So yeah, dude, Kenny Ax. Yeah, I I don't know, dude. He's just awful. I don't know why. Like I knew instantly. I was like when that happened, I knew whatever team he was going to go on, it wasn't going to last forever because I I've just never seen a coach ever deny like a coaching job, a head coaching job at that. And I get like the team sucked and the ownership sucked, but like you can be the one to make that difference. And if you weren't actually interested to begin with, then don't go as far as to like they went all through the whole lengthy process, dude. Like it
Yeah.
got reported that he was signing, he committed, and then dude, that's money and resources that the Hornets had to spend on getting him, you know, and having those talks and all those interviews. Like, I mean, that's just a smack in the face. That's stupid. Like, that's
Yeah.
absolutely dirty. That's just messed up.
Well, and I'm sure we'll talk more about it in the off season, but it'll be interesting to see what the
Yeah,
Cavs
once he
do
gets
with
fired, we
Kenny
can talk about
Atkinson.
it. If he gets
Or
fired.
hey, if they split up one of the four core players, we'll see what they do.
But yeah, dude, I don't know. In quick news though, in the NFL, I saw yesterday Jason Kelsey come out on his podcast and talk about how he doesn't like how the NFL is having games besides on I think Mondays and Sundays. Yeah, Mondays and Sundays. Mainly Sunday though. He feels like the NFL is not a Sunday game anymore, and he doesn't like how they're expressing to move their games on like Wednesdays. We had a game last year on like a Tuesday. I think you told me the first game is on a Wednesday this year, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's
It's on a
crazy.
Wednesday.
That's weird.
We have one on a
Wednesday
Thursday,
night
the day right
football.
after, and then Sunday.
Yeah, that's weird, dude. Um, I will say first before you answer, I can understand why the NFL does it. Is because they already dominate Sundays, and they want to expand to other days of the week, so they can pretty much dominate every day when there's a sports event. They're pretty much wanting to dominate every sport, bro. When it comes to any day of the week, when there's an NBA, there's always like NBA games. The mass NBA games are like Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Those are like majority of the games. And if you're putting a football game on Wednesday and Monday, I think that's what they're trying to do. Is they're trying to captivate that audience that the
Mm.
NBA takes up on majority of those days. So,
My opinion on this is I know that a lot of people will say, obviously, the pureness of the Sunday games and the Monday games
hmm
should be there. And I agree. I think there's something special about Sunday and Monday games. My argument isn't as much as how many days they do it. It doesn't really bother me that they have Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays. That doesn't bother me. What bothers me is actually the amount of platforms that you have to get in order to watch the games
mm,
is the
I
issue.
didn't even
I
think
don't
about
think
that.
it's right to have a Peacock, a Netflix, a Hulu,
Prime,
a Prime. There are
NFL
so
Network.
many platforms and so many obstacles that you have to do in order to actually watch the games. However, the NFL is so good at it because people are going to buy it anyway. They're going to
hmm
do it because they want to watch football. And so it's obviously a huge money grab, but people are willing to do it.
Right.
And so I guess you can say, yeah, I wish it was all Sunday and Monday. That's fine. My bigger issue is the platforms. And it's just in order to enjoy football games these days, you have to spend a lot of money in order to do that.
100%.
And so it's crazy how even a couple years ago was like the first time we started seeing like this playoff game specifically is on Netflix. And so everyone with Netflix, they're having to without Netflix, they're having to get Netflix in order just to watch a 3-hour game. And now it's basically like every playoff game is on something different that you have to
Yeah.
purchase or get a free trial for.
hmm
That's the annoying part to me that I wish we could change, not as much so the actual
Yeah,
day
dude.
the game is
I didn't
played.
even think about the streaming platforms. That's such a good point. I guess that's
Mhm.
what also Jason Kelsey's talking about mainly too is like when does it become like too much? And I guess the main thing for me too is like the the legit I can't even say it. Never mind. Um
That word,
legit I'll just keep it short. Legit. The
legitness.
legit, yes, exactly. The legitness of Sunday football. Um, the the NFL is literally built on Sundays, dude, and I think the biggest point is fans run to Sunday football. Like if the NFL was what it was before, even just Mondays and Sundays, dude, when you have a platform as big as the NFL where you can literally just have one day and people literally view Sunday football as a holiday every week.
Yeah.
That's how big the sport is. And taking that away, where it's like, so when you have other days besides Sunday, people are going to be like, oh, I'll just watch the game on Thursday or Tuesday or Wednesday, and I'll skip Sunday. That's going to be in people's minds now, is like, I can just watch football these days for the week instead of having to wait Sunday, and then I'll just do something else on Sunday.
Yeah, to me, I don't really care as much about what day it's on. I
Yeah.
will say another point that does kind of annoy me, and it doesn't even annoy me that much, but the more games that are throughout the week, obviously, the less games that are on Sunday. And I think one of the best parts of Sunday is NFL Red Zone.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like when
Oh
there's
yeah.
less games, I love the chaos of Red Zone,
Yeah.
especially like when it's like the end of a half or the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get like 4 games in a box, game coming down to the
Right.
wire. There's just something so fun about that. But like, you'll even see it with like the Thanksgiving week when there's a bunch of games. You have like 3 Thanksgiving games. You'll have a Black Friday game now. And so that Sunday, it's like you have maybe 4 12 o'clock slots
Mm-hmm.
that you're watching. And it's like, uh, I'm watching the Lions, or not the Lions because they would play on Thursday. I'm watching the Cardinals play, and the offense is on the 15-yard line,
Yeah.
and they're not in the red zone yet. That's the only part that kind of annoys me. It's not that annoying to me. I don't have much of an opinion on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would say like my last thing is it's mainly my main thought is just like, if like on a Tuesday, if there's like a Chiefs and Eagles game, like Chiefs versus Eagles, just for example,
Mm-hmm.
and it's on Prime or Peacock, and then on Sunday there's just a normal game of like, I don't know, like Browns and Giants, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they're on a different subscription like YouTube TV. And I now have to make a decision who I'm going to pay for that week. Well, I'm
Yep.
paying for the better primetime game for the Chiefs and Eagles than the Giants and Browns. So I'm not watching Sunday football. I'm watching Tuesday football, the one primetime game that they were giving me.
Who wants to watch Jackson Dart
Oh, all
versus
right.
Shador?
All right, dude.
What'd you say? I caught you.
Stop. No.
Don't cut that out.
No, no, no. Stop. But
That's
yeah, dude,
funny.
I think that's just kind of how fans process it, because it's just like, why am I going to watch these pointless games on Sunday when I can just watch the better prime? This is more for casual fans, not even like the hardcore fans. I'm just saying, like, there's majority is casual fans. There's more casual fans than hardcore fans in any
Yeah.
sports league. So they're going to pay for the Tuesday primetime game than the Sunday games
Mm-hmm.
that don't matter to them. So, alrighty, guys, that's the end of the podcast. If you guys did enjoy all those segments and the fun mini games, just go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you really did enjoy it. But besides that, guys, I hope you all have a good rest of your day. I hope you guys had a fun Memorial Day weekend, and we will see you guys next time on the next following podcast. Peace.